In this video, we will be going over the updates for our interactive curve tools. Let's convert curves from a XGen Groom. If we go to the XGen tab, we can see that all the existing guides are ready to convert. Now I'll go back to the Mariia tab and open the Mariia Curve Color tool. In the latest update, we added an import layers from XGen function. You can select all XGen descriptions and create curve layers from them. This will convert the XGen guides into Mariia curves for each description. This makes the guide to curve workflow much faster. We are not going to cover converting curves back to XGen in this video, but that feature is also available in Groomer's tool. Let's open the interactive curve tool. I like to dock it to the side while I work. In the menu, you can find the tool settings. You can change the brush circle color. You can also change how the falloff color is displayed. If you do not like the 3-color falloff display, you can switch it to something simpler, like blue and yellow. You can always hit reset to default to restore the original settings. There is also a hover display path setting. This is useful when you're working with a large number of curves. If the brush cursor is very large, you may notice that some curves near the outer edge are not highlighted. Set this number higher to get more curve highlighted. If you set it lower, only a few nearby curves will be highlighted. This is only for optimizing the display speed. When you sculpt, all curves inside the brush circle will still be affected. Let's go into the Sculpt tool. Hold Ctrl and drag with the left mouse button. You can sculpt the curves. The hotkeys are shown in the interface. You can hover over each icon to see its hotkey. New Backface Culling option is added. Without Backface Culling, the brush can affect curves behind the visible surface. That is usually not what we want. To use Backface Culling, we need to set a base mesh first. Select the mesh, then assign it as the base mesh. Once Backface Culling is enabled, the brush will only affect curves facing the camera. This gives you much better control when sculpting dense curve areas. If the hovering feels slow, you can also utilize the Mariia Curve Color tool to isolate the curve layer you want to work on. Depending on the number of curves, isolating the layer can give much faster feedback while sculpting. You can also select a group of curves before entering the Sculpt tool, and that will make only the selected curves sculptable. This gives you a lot of flexibility. In the Sculpt settings, we have the Falloff multiplier. Increase the multiplier to make the area of affected curves larger. The falloff ramp also controls how the strength fades from the center to the edge of the brush. If the whole ramp is pushed up, the brush becomes full strength across the entire radius. By default, the sculpt mode is set to volume. Even though it's useful in most cases, but when dealing with coiling or curly curves, it can affect regions that you don't want to move. Set the falloff mode to precision. In this mode, the affected region starts from the CVs around the center of the cursor and expands with your brush radius, giving it a more predictable sculpt region. Let's look at the Add Curve tool. Holding down Shift will now show a preview curve. The preview is based on curves within your brush cursor. If there are brush inside the circle, it will sample those curves, and the new curve will be generated from the average of those curves. If there are no curves inside the cursor circle, it will create a straight curve. Next is the Cut tool. You can simply click on the area of curves you want to cut. You can also click and drag to cut along the draw path. Cut also supports Backface Culling. To use Backface Culling, make sure a base mesh is assigned. This allows you to cut only the curves facing the camera. Let's move to the Draw tool. For Draw tool, it is best to have a base mesh if you're drawing directly on the surface. You can draw new curves onto the base mesh. You can also use Draw to extend existing curves. Select the curve, switch to Draw, middle mouse click to continue drawing from it. The smooth factor controls how dense or smooth the drawn curve becomes. If it is set to 0, The curve will follow the stroke very closely, creating very dense curve points. If you increase the smooth factor, the curve will have a cleaner and smoother flow. The best value depends on how you draw and the result you want. The attach tool works in a similar way. It cuts a section and stitches it back to the tip of those curves. Next is the Extend tool. Extend allows you to grow the curve by increments. The Extend multiplier controls how much length is added. For example, if the multiplier is set to 1.5, the curve extends 50% of the original length. If the multiplier is set to 3, it extends 3 times of the base amount. The extension is based on the existing curve direction. If you only want a small extension, use a lower multiplier and click multiple times. Lastly, we have the Move tool. Move now has a clearer brush display. You can use it to nudge a specific area of the curves. You can also select a group of curves first. Then Move will only affect the selected curves. The affected curves in the Move tool is based on the brush radius. The curves with their root point within the circle will be highlighted. The Interactive Curve Tools comes with a marking menu, allowing quick access and switching between brushes. Go to the menu and choose Install Marking Menu. After installing it, select Assign a hotkey. The hotkey editor will show up. If it does not show the hotkey, enter XGTC in the search field. I'm using Q as my hotkey. Make sure the related release commands are assigned to the same hotkey. Then save and close the hotkey editor. Now, when I hold the hotkey and click with the left mouse button, I can quickly switch between the interactive curve tools. This makes the grooming workflow much faster and easier. Right-click on the main menu icon to access the previous version of the Interactive Curve Tools. To use the marking menu for this version, install it from the menu drop-down. Find the label with version 1 and assign another hotkey for it.